That just sounds like a good combination to me. In fact, I'm laughing because people that know you, Todd, probably know this story and have heard it like in every interview. But I heard it for the first time on stage when you were at, was it 10,000 Lakes Music Festival a couple years ago, and you had talked about how it was long. It was getting into how you quit high school.
Yeah.
Because you were tripping.
Yeah, and I was on the football team, and I sort of felt like when I took some mushrooms, I could see through this. You know, like, what are we doing? Look at these outfits we have on, and what are we putting on these crazy outfits for? To go drive across town to another school where these other kids have these crazy outfits on, totally different colors, so we'll know each other, and then we run into each other on purpose. And it just felt insane. And then there's a board at the end of this field where they're keeping track of who ran into who harder or faster. And then your parents are encouraging you to do this thing. It's absurd. It's absurd. And then, you know, supposedly if you win at it, you're better than other people. You know, our school's better than yours. How come? Because our guys in the outfit ran faster than your guys in the outfit. It's done. You should see the trophy in our hallway. It's gold. Doesn't that mean we're good?
And this is what steered you into music?
Yeah, well, I just knew that I didn't want to be part of any groups anymore. I didn't want to chant anything with anybody anymore, or I wasn't going to learn a handshake in my life. You know, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to I wasn't going to be in an outfit that everyone had the same coat. I just wasn't going to do it. You know, I wasn't going to join nothing.
So is there anything you've been surprised about in your life that you found that you have bought into unexpectedly?
Let me think. That's funny. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, let's see. I kind of got. I don't know that I really thought I was going to like cheering. You know, like I don't know that I expected to like it. I liked to write and was hoping that I could get over by being a writer and not someone who had to work real hard, or at least it seemed like writing was something I liked to do that was keeping me from going to the place where I was a busboy. And, you know, like, if I could figure out a way to do that all day, it would be like life wasn't working. Yeah. And then to do that, you had to get up in front of a crowd, and I was nervous and didn't think I'd like it. And then they cheered, and I was like, I like that. I like it when people clap for me. And I've been booed, and it's not much different. It's just as fun. It really is just as fun.
Where were you booed last?
It's been a long time ago. I think I was opening for Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh, gosh. I kind of wish I was at that one. Anyway. This is funny because, so the guy that goes on right after our morning show here, his name is Marcus Allen, and he's just a great man, and he is a huge Mitch Hedberg fan. Yeah. And, you know, for those that know the comedian Mitch Hedberg, there's just something about, it's not that you have the same voice, but something about how you recite a line. Yeah,
it's just weed. Weed and pain pills.
That's the combo.
We have a lot of mutual friends, and we never met, and people that know him and know me wonder if we copied each other, but I don't think we did. And like, I think I might have been on the road before him, but I think he was more popular than me really quickly in his life. I think his popularity happened real quickly, whereas it's taken me 15 years. You know, I've been out here forever. I've been out here since Hitler was a corporal. And I would have liked to have met him, though. The first time I saw him on TV, I recognized him as what they say is like a brother from another mother. I thought he was really smart. I thought what he said was bigger than comedy, and I could tell immediately that he was high and was working high, which I think is the main similarity. Well, I don't know if you can put that on the radio, but it's
of course, of course. You know, it's you saying it, not me. Yeah, so it's so interesting because you just got these sort of multi-layered things. You got people that are comparing you to like Dylan and Christofferson and, you know, Mitch Hedberg. I mean, who gets that? Todd Snider. That's who gets it.
I was hoping, I hope when my manager comes over to the house and asks me what I'm trying to do, I say something hard to describe.
Okay. And
that was my only real goal I think I've ever had in my life. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to do something hard to describe. And I don't know that I've been very successful at it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't. But it's what I try to do. It's why I get up and drink coffee or whatever. So I try to think of something to do artistic that's going to be hard to pigeonhole.
I like it. It's a good way to live. And this is what's interesting about the new album that's out. Is it coming out or is it out, Todd? I want to make sure.
It's out. I'm pretty sure it's been out for maybe a week or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it just hit. So The Storyteller is the name of the album, and this is 24 tracks, right?
Yeah, it's a long show.
This is a huge. This is like a compilation here. Where did you record it?
All over. We got this kid named, they call him Magnum DUI. I think his real name's Brian.
Okay.
And he's become a good friend of mine over the last 2 years. He was like a deadhead kid following us around, taping us.
Oh, nice.
And we just threw him in the bus one day and said, this helps us to tape the shows, so tape the shows, And so he's been recording us for about 2 years, and at the end of last year we thought we should make a live album. So him and my tour manager Elvis and this kid that records my records for me, Eric, they got together and they listened to like a year and a half's worth of shows, and they patched it together. It's not one particular night. It's like one song. It'd be like one song will be in Nashville and the next song's from Michigan or something.
That's the way to do it. And I'm sorry, now I'm thinking about Eric. Because you've got Magnum DUI and you've got Elvis, and then you've got
Eric. This has to be Eric.
Eric needs a name, Todd.
Yeah, and he won't do it. He won't even name his studio. He won't even answer his phone. He's the weirdest guy.
Eric.
Talk about a guy who's he needs a nickname. He's a nickname type. I'm going to tell him that. I'm about to see him in a little bit.
Yeah, you tell him I said so, because I heard I have a lot of clout with the whole touring crew.
I bet you do. Hey, do you know David Zolo?
I know David Zolo, and he's been here. And not only that, Todd, but we've also had, we have, as one of our regular listeners, a drummer of yours, Brad Engeldinger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he lives just up the road in Spring Grove.
You're kidding me.
No.
When did he move there?
I don't know. But when he did, a few years back, he contacted us and he said, I can't believe I found this radio station that plays Todd Snider. And he was pretty excited. So.
Oh, how cool. That's great.
Yeah, so Dave Zolo, absolutely. He's been in here banging on the piano. And so
he still plays with shows with me. He's going to open a tour for me soon. And I think we also have some, he used to play piano in my band, my young guy band, and we are all old guys now, but we still get together 3 or 4 days a year to kick out the jams, as they say.
That's so fantastic. I love that you have such a tight music community. That's cool that you keep up with those people that you've been playing with in the past.
Oh, thanks. I've met a lot of really cool people. That's one of the things I like about this job, is that not just that you get to sort of do what you would have done anyway. What do they say? Getting paid to do something you do anyway.
That's
and then also meet just crazy people, just an enormous amount of people, and see enormous amount of places.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, it's an open invitation. Decorah is one of the coolest, most interesting, most diverse communities. We call it the Vortex. People come here and they never leave.
Oh, wow.
It sucks them in. Decorah, Iowa. Great musicians, great artists, a lot of lovely things here. Beautiful place. And I'll tell you what, if you ever come here in between a tour, if you're going Chicago or Minneapolis or Madison or Iowa City, we're right in the middle of all of them. You come on up.
Is it like the hippie hideout of the state?
Oh, what's that?
Is it the state's little hippie hideout?
It absolutely is. I'm not sure where they're hiding. They're just here.
Yeah, but just where they go. My little neighborhood, East Nashville, is sort of where you go in Tennessee if you're a hippie. I'll check it out.
Well, come on down. We'll take you to the co-op, get you some food, and we'll do a little concert in town.
Love it. Love it. Yeah,
All right.
Please. And ain't I coming up there soon to do something? Am I near you?
You're actually going to Iowa City, so yeah, you
great.
won't be too far away, but it is still a couple hours. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all drive up and check it out. And I bet you
absolutely.
David's going to be there. I'm sure David will be there to play some piano.
Oh, of course. So Todd Snider again. The album is The Storyteller. It's in stores now, and I just want to thank you for taking this time with me today. It's been actually quite fun.
Oh, well, thank you for having me on. I had a good time, too.
We're going to hear another track before we go. Now, you'll have to tell me about it. Off of the new album, The Storyteller, it's called Conservatives. What can you say?
Yeah, it's about me and my brother.
All right.
It's about me and my friends versus my brother and his.
Fair enough. All right. It's Conservatives right here on FM 100.5. Todd Snider here on Artist Direct. Thanks again, Todd.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time. Thanks.
Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders of sale. Shirt tugging, frat housing, cake tapping, backslapping, hater of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pro-choice and gay wedding, widespread panic digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded, protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing and most likely will till we all end up locked up in jail. By conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, we're living together in two separate worlds. We're following leaders up mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. I know who I like to blame. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders of sale. Quite diligently working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. From tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, barefoot and folks singing, lazy ass hippies like me. Y'all, thank you for being so nice. God love you now. Have a good time.
Thank you for listening to Artist Direct, presented by Holstrom Jewelers, Elm Street, Cresco. Catch Artist Direct again next week, right here on FM 100.5 KDEC.